Welcome to our Ethernet APL training. Ethernet APL is a new physical layer designed to meet the requirements of process plants. We need a shielded two-wire cable. It combines power supply and data transmission with a speed of 10 megabits per second, full duplex. Finally, it's possible to bring Ethernet to the field level of process plants.
Excellent. So my name is Al Beydoun. I'm the president and executive director of ODVA, and we are headquartered in Ann Arbor, Michigan. ODVA is a world-leading standard development organization. So basically, we are the organization behind the development and the management of the technologies, several technologies, and one of the key ones is Ethernet IP. It is an industrial communication protocol that is used widely in the automation, and basically it supports users in the process and the factory automation and somewhere in between the hybrid.
Okay.
We have over 400 members, global vendors that are basically using the technologies, which will create an excellent and installed base, of users of the Ethernet IP, and will create. So my visit is to support the membership, basically, within Korea. And Anderson Hauser is a principal member, and they are on the board of directors of ODVA, and they happen to also play a key role here in Korea. We have what we call the TAG Territory Alliance Group. So basically we form these groups of members in the different locations, and this gives an opportunity for the members to work together to support their unique needs in the market that they operate. So in this case, Anderson Hauser, Mr. Kim, is the chair of the TAG of Korea. So basically TAG represents not just Anderson Hauser, but other key players in the Korean market who are also members of ODVA, and they're basically using the ODVA technologies. So this is kind of the common platform that we come here, we meet with the TAG, we see how we can work together and support. One of the key areas that we see, at least in the Korean market, and especially for end users, the sectors that you mentioned, the semiconductor, automotive, and the shipbuilding industry. Those are, some key areas that of growth. Obviously, more so than other traditional segments. There are obviously some growth opportunities in those, and they could certainly benefit from technologies like Ethernet IP. Basically, it is a technology, industrial communication protocol that will, is offering, the connectivity using, Ethernet and the, other features like security, safety, and there are other, additional technologies that we're bringing in for, single pair Ethernet technology that is was designed, and just recently, the specifications have been released, and this is bringing basically Ethernet IP or Ethernet technology down to the for the process that is also intrinsic safe. So we call it. So when we talk about artificial intelligence, I always like to explain it to people that really artificial intelligence is about data, and data is what all these applications need to make better decisions and using algorithm that would require the use in more devices being connected. And this is really the core of that. It's about basically collecting data, and therefore it's about connectivity, connecting more and more devices to the network. And Ethernet IP is, well positioned to be able to take advantage of that, because we use standard Ethernet technology, based on IEEE 802.3 and TCP/IP suites of technology. So we are positioned to leverage the Ethernet technology to begin with, and this will create, the obvious connectivity that artificial intelligence algorithm and applications would require. Yes, Hanover Messe is one of the biggest shows, trade shows, industrial trade shows in Germany, and certainly one of the largest probably in the world. We attend that every year, and this year we participated with other organizations in a media briefing, and that was basically focused on cybersecurity. This is one of the trends that is, getting a lot of attention in Europe, specifically related to upcoming regulations. The European Union has a Cyber Resiliency Act that is taking effect in December of 2027, so basically end of next year. And for that purpose, any products that has digital elements in it, hardware or software, must meet certain requirements. Otherwise, they will not be able to really be sold in the European Union. So for that purpose, we have been working with other organizations to figure out how do you, what are the various requirements that would be basically mandated on industrial communication protocols, or the devices that we have provided a white paper that would define and give a very systematic approach how to address these needs, starting with the industrial automation is growing, and the opportunities are really huge. We're seeing a lot of the themes, artificial intelligence, automation will, depending on, some sectors maybe will not see as much growth as others, but certainly there's always certain, segments that we'll see, will probably gain momentum and will be in a better position. Basically, it's always going to be about efficiency, about improvements of quality, and the artificial intelligence is one of those that has the capability to analyze so much data and to be able to make better decisions that would help, manufacturing.